You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 350 plus programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Okay, imagine this for a moment. What if you could, instantly know what everyone around you really wanted? Their secret hopes, the quiet wishes they don't talk about. What would you actually do with that? Would it be for you or maybe for them? Today we're diving into this really quite enchanting story. It's called The Sunglasses of Supersight. And in this deep dive, we'll explore how a simple discovery leads to some pretty big insights about empathy, and interestingly, about finding yourself. We're going to really try and pull out the key bits of wisdom from the narrative.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And our mission here, I think, is to look past the surface. It looks like a simple fable, right? Talking animals, magic sunglasses. But we want to extract those practical, resonant ideas, the things that touch on, universal truths about human nature, or animal nature in this case. It's always fascinating how stories, even the really fantastical ones, can boil down these profound principles, connection, purpose. And the story, it gives us a particularly clear lens for looking at how we find meaning.
Okay, so let's get into the story itself. Our main character is Tilly, a tabby cat. It's the start of summer vacation. She's just chilling on her porch. Typical cat stuff, batting at a dandelion seed, lazy summer day. And then she sees something glinting under the steps, rolls out, turns out it's a pair of sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Really glittery, rainbow-tinted ones. And they're not just any old sunglasses. There's a little tag. It says, property of Supersight Wear for Wonders.
Right. It's that classic setup, isn't it? The found object that changes everything. But the twist here is really unique and pretty powerful, because the second Tilly puts them on, her world doesn't just look brighter, it fundamentally changes. She starts seeing something really extraordinary floating above every animal's head. It's like a glowing bubble. And inside each one, their secret summer wish shown really vividly.
And the detail in these wishes is just great. The source gives some lovely examples. Like she sees Benny the beaver. His bubble shows him dreaming of building this amazing roller coaster out of logs.
A log roller coaster.
Yeah. Then there's Penny the parrot. She wants to host a big singing contest.
Oh, yeah. The hedgehog.
His secret wish. To dance in a splash fountain wearing bright swim fins.
Swim fins.
Can you picture it? The level of detail just makes these hidden desires feel so real, even though they're animals.
And what's really insightful here, I think, is that Tilly immediately faces a choice. A really critical one. It's not just about seeing things. It's about what she does next. Agency. Does she keep this amazing view to herself? Just watch everyone's secret dreams. A private show?
Mm-hmm.
Or does she use this understanding, use it to actually help her friends make those dreams happen? That's the pivot point in the story, isn't it? It suggests that real insight often demands some kind of action.
And thankfully, she picks the second option. She decides to help. But she doesn't just, wish them luck. She gets involved. Actively. Enthusiastically. She helps Benny build his log roller coaster, get some raccoons involved. Apparently, they're great engineers.
Raccoon engineers, okay.
And she organizes Penny's singing contest. Even gets fireflies for stage lighting.
Nice touch.
And for Mr. Hedgehog. Sets up that splash fountain. The story says he laughed so hard his spikes rattled like maracas.
That's a fantastic image. A grumpy hedgehog laughing like
Yeah.
It really shows the impact she's having. If we step back and look at the bigger picture, Tilly's actions are, They're a profound kind of act of empathy. It's more than just seeing what someone wants. It's translating that knowledge into real support for their goals. And that raises a question for all of us, doesn't it? How often do we maybe glimpse someone's wish bubble, an unexpressed hope, a quiet need? And what do we choose to do with that little bit of insight? Tilly's story really highlights the power that comes from compassionate action. It mirrors ideas in, say, positive psychology, where helping others consistently links back to your own well-being.
So the week goes on, and then something really quite remarkable happens. Every single one of those dream bubbles pops, meaning the dreams came true. Betty got his roller coaster, Penny her contest, Mr. Hedgehog his dance, and then Tilly catches her own reflection in a puddle. And guess what? There's a bubble above her own head.
Ah, the reveal.
Exactly. And her bubble just said, help others be happy. That was it. She didn't have a specific thing she wanted, like a log coaster or a contest. Her deepest wish was tied up in everyone else's happiness.
And that is the absolute core of the self-discovery part, isn't it? It introduces this fascinating idea, maybe call it emergent self-discovery. Tilly starts with an external power seeing others' wishes, but it's through the act of fulfilling those wishes that she uncovers her own deepest desire, her own sort of internal compass.
Right. It wasn't there from the start.
Exactly. Her purpose wasn't predefined. It emerged through her actions, through being kind, essentially. This connects really nicely to that classical idea of eudaimonia, finding fulfillment not just through pleasure, but through living a virtuous life, a life with purpose, contributing something. And notice the difference. Benny wanted an object, Penny wanted an event, concrete things. Tilly's wish wasn't something to have, it was a state she wanted to foster in others. That's a key distinction, I think, in what truly fulfills us. She didn't actually need the magic to see what mattered most to her in the end. The magic just, well, it lit the way. It revealed a path to her own fulfillment that came through helping others.
It's such a beautiful cycle when you think about it, a symbiotic thing. Tilly's big discovery is that her own joy is wrapped up in helping others get their dreams. Her wish was help others be happy. So the story really underlines the importance of empathy, doesn't it? Truly seeing and understanding what others hope for. And it shows that deep, almost intrinsic joy you can get from helping people reach their goals. And maybe the biggest point, kindness is its own reward. It contributes directly to your own sense of purpose, your own well-being.
Precisely. It reinforces the main lesson that the source puts so well. Sometimes the best way to see the world clearly is through the lens of kindness, because when you help someone else shine, you brighten your own world too. It's not really about needing magic sunglasses, is it? It's about choosing to actively look for those wish bubbles in people every day. And understanding that when you support their light, well, you amplify your own too. So think about how you might apply that lens of kindness. How could it bring clarity or maybe just a different perspective to your own interactions, even without the rainbow tints?
Yeah. So maybe something to think about as you go about your day-to-day. How might knowing just one secret wish, one quiet hope of someone you meet, how might that change how you see them? Or what you do? What little wish bubbles might be floating around you right now just waiting for someone to notice?
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need. You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.